My name is Lovreet Shergill. I work as an assistant professor of weed science at Montana State University Southern Agri Research Center in Huntley, Montana. One of the key aspects of my research program is monitoring herbicide-resistant weeds across Montana cropping systems. We conduct random surveys across Montana and collect weeds which are problematic and screen them for herbicide-resistant traits. Other than surveys, we also receive plant samples from the farmers if they're facing any issues with the herbicide failure at their farms, and we do resistance testing for that as well. Uh, our aim is to help farmers to improve weed management strategies and improve their crop yields. We do herbicide resistance testing at a whole plant level and at a molecular level. And currently, we are working on herbicide resistance in kochia, common lamb squatter, redwood pigweed, and Persian darnel. So some of the key tests we can run in our lab at Southern Agri Research Center are like in the greenhouse, we can run whole plant dose response assays to confirm herbicide resistance. We can also use some enzyme inhibitors, which will help us to understand if metabolic resistance is involved. So metabolic herbicide resistance is a kind of resistance in which the weeds they develop ability to detoxify the herbicide when it is applied. So it has some enzymes in it which will detoxify the herbicide into metabolites which are not toxic to the plant anymore. So that is basically called metabolic resistance. In our molecular biology lab, we can look for target site mutations which confer resistance to different groups of herbicides. And we can also study gene amplification, which is a common resistance mechanism reported in kochia. In gene amplification, the number of copies of a particular gene in a cell is increased. So what that enables is that more enzyme is produced. So even if we use a higher rate of herbicide, we are not able to block those enzymes effectively, and the plants survive. So when a farmer sends me a sample, it usually accompanies with a lot of information. So we have a information sheet which we need them to fill. We have a page, and farmers can send. There is a form over there. What I want is the information, what they were doing, what kind of herbicides, what kind of crop rotations they have, so that it gives me an idea of maybe it's not resistance or what's happening. So that background information is helpful. And what is the challenge they're facing. So depending upon which group of herbicide they're suspecting resistance to, we determine which tests can be run.